Hey guys, welcome back to Geometry Dash. Apologies, I was like doing this noise, which is me just wiping some dust off of my desk while I start recording. Because you know, it's not like I could have done that before recording or anything. What do you think? Like, that's a logical way to think. You know I don't do that. So I decided to do it while recording, because you know, I'm a clever boy. And I bonked. I'm a bonking boy, and I moved my mouse off of, like, I don't understand how I managed to move my mouse off of the tab to the right, when I was moving the mouse further to the left. I genuinely don't understand how I managed this. I say it all the time, like, ooh, I somehow moved the mouse off the side of the screen. And the amount of times I've just been moving it in the opposite direction to where it actually goes off, it confuses me. It's weird. I'm not quite sure how. But it's a thing, so I held the button, I'm an idiot. But yeah, it's a thing, so I'm gonna have to just accept that and get confused by it every time. Like, the mouse isn't inverted, so left is right and right is left. It's just, if I move the mouse left, it will go left, but it did not go left. I wasn't holding the button that time, though. But yeah, we said we'd probably make progress in this video. Or the next video. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna record another one after this. I may just, like, leave that for tomorrow. I've thought about it. I'm like, I'm kind of tired. It just depends on how well this one goes, really. If I make progress, okay, if I make progress in this one, okay, I'm only recording one tonight then. No, if I make progress in this one, there's not gonna be a second one. There won't. I should be able to make progress, but all dwells on whether I do or not. If I make it, then yay. If I don't, then oh well. I'm not even playing that badly on that section, it's just I'm clicking slightly early, because I'm not as far over as I'm expecting to be. Which is a bit sucky, but... Okay, seriously, Brian. Get your head in the game. Come on. This level is not that hard, we've gotten to this conclusion. Like, the starting bit is super consistent. I'm just not Okay, I don't even know what happened there. I tapped the button very, very gently to straighten it out, and it went like into the atmosphere. And that making me sad. That did making me sad. Come on, don't screw me this time. Like, most of these things are my fault. It's probably like almost all my fault, but still, come on. Some of this stuff is a bit of baloney. I don't know why I didn't jump that time. Okay, seriously, Brain, what the hell are you doing? The time before that, I clicked far too late for the spaceship UFO bit. I don't know why. I'm just bad today. Just very bad. Okay, I'm tempted just to scrap this recording now and just record another one. Because this is really bad, but no. I don't do that in this series. I show you all my attempts. Not because I'm lazy. Like, come on, please. Like, not because I'm being lazy and just being like, come on. I don't want to do it because otherwise... No, it's just... I want you to see that I'm not hiding my failures. Like, I don't know why I'm being so bad. I swear, like, I'm not doing this intentionally. Just, yeah, more videos, yeah. Just, no, that's not what I'm doing it for. I don't care. I'm genuinely trying here. That one was just bad. That one was really bad. I clicked early, but I don't know why. What is wrong with you? I'm gonna be quiet on this one, see how well it goes. I didn't mean to click. Like, that one, it's not even that my brain made me click, it's just my finger apparently rested on the button too hard and jumped. Because there was a delay on, like, all the clicks together, and then that one at the end. It was just... bleh. Doo-doo. Yeah. Okay, can we not screw it up this time in fantastic fashion? There we go. I just don't want to keep sucking at the same section over and over and over. I don't want to suck at all. I want to, like, be good. But it's not happening, man. There we go. I'm doing okay. I didn't mean to click. It's because I didn't, like, I clicked really early on the blue thing, so I don't quite know how I jumped off of it. Like, I jumped basically as I landed on the first platform, which was a mistake. It's just because I'm being really bad, so I was like, oh my god, I'm playing so badly. Let's try and do better this time. And I tried too hard and didn't get very far, and in the end, it really mattered. Okay, why did it not go down when I started holding the button? It started to go down slightly, but I'm calling shenanigans. I was on my way down, held the button, went up to the portal, which should make me go further down. It didn't go further down until like a week after it hit a platform. And yes, I know that is not true. It is called sarcasm, and I know it is probably my fault as well. Leave me alone. I feel like that's a cruel hitbox. Sure, I was extremely close to the wall because my reaction speed today is apparently that of a snail. But still, like, maybe I won't record the next video just because maybe it's just because I'm really tired. I'm not even really tired, it's just I'm slightly tired. I'm not really tired, it's just I'm tired. But I'm playing worse than being tired. I've played well being tired before. But right now, it's just inexcusable. Yeah, I felt like I was holding the button for just like a millisecond too long, and I genuinely think that's what would have saved me. If I didn't press it for that millisecond, I think I would survive. Like, now I'm doing okay. I made it to that bit. Sure, I didn't die in the greatest way, but I made it there. Which hasn't happened a lot in this video, has it? No. Twice. That's not good. Like, at all. We made it here again, so maybe, like, I was just being bad for a minute or so. Yep, that was horrible. I didn't quite hold the button long enough to get high enough, so then I had to give myself loads of upwards force just to get up there, but by that point it's like, well, you're too far gone. You're too far gone. It's not gonna go well for you. Goodbye, have a fun vacation. Okay, seriously, stop jumping off that thing. I'm not even pressing the button that early. Like, on the last 2 or 3 times that's happened, I was not pressing the button that early, I promise you. Times for that, yeah, I was just being bad. But times after that, like, no. I've noticed it, I haven't brought it up, but now it's happening consistently, which just, it doesn't feel right. That was just inexcusable. I spoke about it in the Isaac video. Maybe it's just because of the Isaac video. That's a good point. The Isaac video is just a little bit stressful and a bit what's the word? Basically, I had instant regret as soon as I used that D4 again. Because, yeah, I made my run worse. I wanted to have something fun. Brimstone, Mum's Knife. Sure, they would have actually been fun because they're a different tier effect I haven't had for a little while. Tech X, I would have probably tried to reroll. Lacrifragy, Hemolacria would have stuck with them. Sadly, I got stuck with Hemolacria and Tech 2, which just gives you no Hemolacria and gives you Tech 2, but nothing else. But the point of Tech 2 is that you fire a laser beam constantly, but you shoot a tear out the other eye at half the fire rate. But that's not good. And I can't remember, is it Tech 2, like with Kane, do you get Tech 2 constantly, or do you get his tears constantly and just lower damage? Either way, one of those, like, they're both bad for Kane having Tech 2. Kane plus Tech 2 is bad. If you don't know why, it's because he has one eye, and Tech 2 comes out of one eye. Yeah, that's not quite high enough. Yeah, Tech 2 comes out of one eye, so it completely screws you over with Kane. But I just can't remember which one it screws you with. Just the constant, I think it's a constant laser. So if you get that on Curse of Blind, it's like, well, I've got to try and make this work with less damage. Constant laser beam. Yay. Less damage. No. It's really bad. I'm pretty sure, like, it must have, like, a damage, like, multiplier, but in the opposite direction, so a damage divider or something on it as well, because if that was normal tech, even at, like, low damage, that's pretty strong. It's, like, not weak at all, but, you know, the Tech 2 it is, so it must have some sort of damage reduction. I did press the button, okay? I'm just gonna put that out there. That kind of saddens me. We got there 2 times relatively quickly after each other. Don't even know like, if it was like the same, like, one attempt after. It may have been. I don't think it was, but it could have been. But that run, I don't like losing because, like, I pressed the button, and it wasn't even that I got trolled by the 3D effects. The 3D is on the left. Like, the bit that you can't go on is on the left. The other side is like, yep, that's a platform, sir. You can sit on that. And if you go beyond the side, you're just gonna fall to your death. And guess what? That's what I did. But guess what? I also pressed the freaking button. I'm not okay with this, maybe? Like, maybe I didn't press the button in the right time. I pressed the button, maybe I didn't press it at the right time because, like, tiredness. I don't know. I want to blame that, though, instead of the game. Because I don't want to just sound like I'm blaming the game for everything. Because I don't want to be known to be the guy that just can't take the blame. I don't want to be that stereotype of gamer. Like, in Isaac, I blame myself a lot today for stupid things. Like, I took soy milk. Yeah. That's the thing you gotta blame yourself for. You have to blame yourself if it goes wrong after taking soy milk. And soy milk is the reason why you die. It's just, you can't blame the item, you gotta blame yourself. Because I took the item intentionally, not even on Castle Blind. But the game screwed me a lot in those rounds as well, so I blamed it quite a bit. And by quite a bit, I mean like a few times, like when I got hit by something that I just literally couldn't see. It was just not visible. Literally a millisecond less or earlier of letting go of that button would not have died. Like, it's just hard to get into that section. Once you're in that section, so much easier. Why did it go up? It was going downwards, and then I started holding the button in the thing, and it was up all the right way up at that point, in which case I would have done the opposite. I can't remember. I just, like, remember my brain what buttons to press. Which you could say, that's the problem. No, because it did start going downwards. But it also went upwards after it, like, I don't know. Either way, I was holding the button, and it didn't go up, or it didn't go down immediately. That was really bad. I held the button slightly too early, took me upward, and then took me down as soon as I opened the portal. That was my fault. Completely. It's just when something is not my fault, and just sort of out of my control, where it's just a little bit sad. But, you know, I'm still playing the game, so it can't be that bad. It's not a game-ending thing where it's like, yep, never playing that again. It's janky as all hell. Like, this game is amazing and fun. It's just sometimes things happen. It's just like, that's not what's meant to happen. Like when you clip, that's just a little glitch. That is kind of sad that the hitbox is as big as it is. I'm not saying it shouldn't have killed me. It didn't feel like it should have done. I'm just pretty sure the hitbox is bigger than I expected it to be. Because the thing did what I wanted it to. I just died because the hitbox was large. And I wasn't prepared. As much as I've died to that before, so I know how big it is. It's just I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready! Yep, the memes. Why did it go up? I tapped the button. Just a little tippy tap. With my little finger. It wasn't my little finger. But still, I tapped the button, and it was just like, fly into space, explode, die. Drama, Michael Bay. But it's not what I did. I promise you. Why would I lie to you? I've gone over this. Doesn't make me a better person. Doesn't, like, it wouldn't fool anyone, I'm pretty sure. Like, I've been told I'm a good liar. By just telling, like, white lies. That was horrible. What am I doing? I held the button for, like, a week. Ew, that was real bad. But yeah, apparently I'm a decent liar. But that doesn't mean I'm lying right now. Like, I was gonna say, like, I'm not a good liar, but that would be a lie. So, see, look. Could have easily just said, like, yeah, I've been told I'm a really bad liar, so clearly I'm not lying. But no, I didn't do that. I said, apparently, if I'm telling little white lies and I admit to them in a joking way, like, if I just say something really silly that's a lie, but won't affect anyone's life and it's gonna be something a little silly between two people, that's fine. Just a little fun. It's basically a joke. Just saying the thing and being like, by the way, that's not actually real. And as long as it's not like gonna affect them in any way. Now that death, I'm gonna have to just be saying a few questions on, because I'm pretty sure those spikes have bigger hitboxes than they claim. Because I pressed the button way before then. Not way before then, but still. By way before then, assume it was like over a millisecond before I died. Basically. It's not the like longest amount of time ever, but still, you see what I mean. Basically, not the happiest bunny about that one, because I'm pretty sure that should have survived under regular circumstances. But it did not, which is why I'm calling it out. I intentionally clicked there. Intentionally. It's not even, oh, I accidentally held the button. No, that was... Yep, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. I just need to get used to the wave again. I know how to use the wave. I can use the wave perfectly fine. I'm just not good with it right now. Not even making an excuse. I'm just saying. Like, I know how to do it. I'm just being awful. I'm not going to admit to being bad at the thing, which I say is probably one of my favourite vehicles and one of the most consistent in the game. That's just not how it works, man. It's not how it works even slightly. See, look how good I am. I swear I clicked before I hit the floor. Like, again, I don't care if I'm lying. Like, it doesn't matter if I'm lying. No one will care. But I'm not trying to lie to you because, once again, like, as a counter argument to that, I gain nothing from either of these situations, so I might as well just be the guy that you'll believe than the guy that you can doubt and be like, yep, he's a liar, because like, I don't want to be on the bad side. But that was a good attempt. I could give myself that. I made it through a section mostly, but I didn't quite make it. But I swear I was holding the, like, I can't remember if it's holding the button to go up, but either way, whichever way it is to go up, I started to do that thing. Like, it's fast, so it's hard to notice, but, like, sometimes it's kind of obvious to me, because I'm the one pressing the button, and that was one of those times. Some other times, like, okay, that's questionable. That time was just like, yeah, I didn't do that. Like, that time as well. That time as well. Pressed the button, then started falling. That makes me sad. Like, the time before that, and that time as well, well, not that time as well, I did that slightly later than the time before that, but I was going to say, the time before that I actually pressed the button earlier, and it went good for me. And that time I pressed it my normal time, but I fell down. Maybe it was like on one of the frames that I started falling or something, because I can't see what I'm falling off. That's the most plausible explanation I'm going to say for now, so I'm going to stick with it. Because I'm going to promise you I pressed that button and didn't just go, and brain fart. Yeah, that felt like an early jump, but like that's the first time I died to that 3 spike jump, so I'm okay with it. Because 3 spike jumps, we all know, they're like my old enemy. It's like that line on Kung Fu Panda 2, when Po the panda is like, ah, my old enemy, stairs. You know that one? And then he gets carried up the stairs by a bull to go see Master Shen. God, I remember that film far too well. Haven't seen that film in years. Why? Like, I can't even remember what happens in Kung Fu Panda 3. Oh yeah, he finds his family. I remember. I can't remember what the evil thing is in that film. I just remember that it's that. In the first one, it's Master, what's his face? Not Oogway, because Oogway said he wasn't going to train the Tiger Man, and then Shifu does it instead. The most evil kung fu warrior the world's ever seen. Can't remember who he is. The second film, it's Shen, who's the peacock, and he's a little bit mean. And the third one's like, yeah, my family's back, and I can't remember who the evil people are, but yeah, family. family. But yeah, I don't remember much. Of course, bugging me, because the first one I think I don't know, have I seen that one more than the second one? Like, that's one of the films where I can't really say what I prefer. Do I prefer the first one, second one, or third one? I genuinely don't know. Progress, man. It's progress. Oh, it feels so good. I saw some of the things that I've got to bounce off there. That was so bad. But that's progress, so I'm like super stoked now. Soup's stoked. Like, when we had 55 before? Is it 55 or 57? Either way, we're now on like 58. So it's probably 57. Because we didn't get that much further than we've ever made it before. Unless we were like right at the edge of 55. And we like barely got into 58 or something. That's plausible. I'm pretty sure it was 55 now. I'm not sure, but oh well. But yeah, like, what's his name? There's like the Furious 5. I remember that. There's Mantis. Whatever the snake's called. I think they literally is called like what animal they are. It's like Tigress, who's the tiger. Crane, who's the crane. Mantis, which is the praying mantis. Monkey, which is a monkey. And the snake may just be called Snake. But I doubt that. Like, Snake is a weird name. Even if you are a snake. Like, you could say that for all the other ones too, but still. But I think it's called Snake. Now I think about it, those are really, really, really unoriginal names. Like Crane and Mantis. I like them. I like those names because it's not just like bird, bug. It's actually specifying the bird and the bug. So Crane, that's actually a nice name. I was about to say maybe not in the real world, but that's kind of mean. And actually, no, I'm okay with that name. And I've actually heard of that name before. In something. Or on something, or somewhere, maybe on TV, I can't remember. Either way, I've heard of that name. And, like, monkey, if you had a specific kind of monkey, maybe that'd be better. Wow, I was so high up. Normally, my downwards momentum means I have to hold the button there. That time, I felt like I was really far over, but I thought it would be the same, because I'm still technically going down, but I guess I just got in the portal higher up. I'm okay with that. Because, like, it explains it. It's a little sad, but you know what, I'm fine with it. Okay. What is that character's name? I can't remember. Like, he was like Sheep was trading tigers, and then he found a baby on his doorstep that was another like tiger lion thing. He's not a lion. He's some species of like big cat though. But I can't remember what he's called. That's gonna bug me. I want to look it up. I want to look it up so bad. Maybe after the video, but during the video, no. Oh, I clipped the little tippy toppy endy wendy sloppy woppy play of the spike. But by sloppy woppy play, I don't mean something dirty. I mean sloppy woppy play as in I'm playing sloppy. But I wanted it to rhyme because everything else I said was like rhyming. Of course you bonk when I expect no bonk. That must have been like the very edge bonkage. Like, that's the problem with bonk. If you see it coming, you can stop it. If you don't see it coming, you just die. You just die. If you see it coming, you can hold the button. If you don't, it's like, well, what I was planning to do can literally not work, and it can't even save me. Which, you know, it's a little sad. But what you gonna do? What you gonna do? There we go. Oh, cat hairs! Get out of it! Get out of my face! Get out of my swamp! Like, Kung Fu Panda is another one of those films that, like, it's not exactly super recent, Like, it's not Toy Story, Madagascar, Shrek, like those sort of like ages of film. It's not as old as those classics. There's another one that I'm missing, Ice Age, unless I mentioned that, but either way, Ice Age, Toy Story, Madagascar, all those sort of things. I've missed another one now, I think. It's not as old as those, but it's still pretty good. It's not Disney, I believe. I think it's DreamWorks. But either way, I enjoy it. But like I said, I haven't seen it in years. It's been a long time. A long time. Something that I find funny is like Alvin and the Chipmunks. Remember those films? The only one I haven't seen is the most recent one. I might have talked about them in another video at some point. But like, I love how they've gone from, like, in the cartoon series, it confuses me. I don't watch it personally. I wouldn't judge anyone who would. You can watch whatever you want in your spare time. You can watch kids shows, you can watch adult pornography movies, you can watch anything you want. I don't care. As long as it's not, like, illegal. But still. And I mean sensibly illegal. Not like, oh yes, you can't watch this because of stupid reasons, because it's got pancakes and it's illegal in your country. I don't know. But still, like, if you watch something like that, I don't care. But it confuses me, because, like, occasionally I see it on TV, on Andy's TV, because, not Andy's TV, but the one in her living room, because, you know, younger siblings, they watch stuff like that. But what confused me is, like, the Chipmunks have gone from nothing to pop stars, and now they're just going to school and having just lives. It's just weird, like, yeah, we're pop stars, we have our own music. You don't hear, like, almost, like, they don't sing. They don't sing in the show. You just hear singing occasionally to cover up sections where they have to talk. It's like a montage section, they just sing. It's like, what happened? What happens? And something else I find funny is, like, they have phones. They had phones. Remember when it was, like, impossible to have a phone in school? Especially at that age? Like, they're not even, I don't think they're even in high school. It's like, what? I don't understand this. How would you have phones? And I find it funny how the phones are so small. Like, phones are meant to be getting bigger. I don't think they're going to make phones specifically for chipmunks. I didn't quite click in time. I know where to go on that bit. I know where to go, but I just didn't quite press the button. Okay, we can get more progress, but it's tight, because you can't quite see what you're bouncing off. And with that, it's going to be not hell, we'll get used to it, but it's going to be difficult, because you're basically going from stuff like that I just did, which you can see what you're jumping off. It's tight, and I sometimes miss the jumps, but you can see what you're going off of. The other ones, you can't. But eventually I'll just, like, get a rhythm, and it'll go well. Like, I currently have a rhythm for the first bit, it's just, since I haven't jumped off the next one yet, I'm still trying to get that rhythm going, and now I know where it is, so I should be able to get it. Maybe not the next time I get there, but after then, we will. Because, you know, we have to beat the level. But, back to the chipmunks, like, their phones are tiny, and phones just keep getting bigger nowadays. I find it funny how one of the slogans on some of the adverts I've seen for Samsung is like, the world's biggest phone just got bigger. I'm like, why? It's basically becoming one of those portable tablets, like an iPad or something. Just, it's becoming one of those. Like, you can't fit it in your pocket if you don't have large pockets. Don't make the phone bigger. Make the phone better. I don't care if the phone's bigger. Make an XL version. People that want it bigger. Just don't make the phone itself bigger. It's getting ridiculous. People's trousers are gonna have, instead of 2 pockets on the front, just one big kangaroo pouch to fit, like, the Samsung Galaxy 96. Because that's how many inches it is. But, yeah. That's also how many inches I have for your mom. No. It hurt physically to say that. Not because it's not true. ha 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 ha, I'm funny. But because I don't want to be that guy. It's just like, it's funny jokes, boobs and D's and funny jokes. I don't want to be that guy because they're not funny. There was probably a time when it'd be funny, but now it's only funny with people who have not made it into high school. Well, actually, no, that's not true. Even people in high school find it funny. How do I know that? Because the same people, like, people find it funny are the same people that have fidget spinners. And guess who has fidget spinners? Everyone had fidget spinners. Like, it's just a rule of thumb. Everyone had to have a fidget spinner. Apart from me, because, like I said, I don't buy myself things. I don't have to be cool because I'm not in school. And I probably wouldn't have got on it anyway because, you know, it's just a lump of plastic that's extremely cheap. Bits have been known to come out and choke children and stuff, and I just don't care. I don't care. I'd rather, like, people that actually need them, or similar products, you know, have them, because, you know, they actually need them. But, you know, it's fine. And, like, I also didn't have them because, like, I don't understand them. Well, I do understand, it's just, you spin the fidget spinner, which can actually hurt. I've spun fidget spinners before, like, since everybody on Earth owns fidget spinners. Like, my sister tried to cover up the fact she had a fidget spinner at one point, which is kind of funny. Because, when the fidget cube craze was around, which didn't last that long, actually. Fidget cubes didn't last that long because fidget spinners came around, and people liked them more, because it was less, you just press the buttons and you twiddle the things, and you do the fun stuff with the analog stick. Like, I prefer fidget cube, because that was one of the original designs of fidget-based devices and stuff for autistic people and people of that nature that need it for, like that can help them and stuff. And, you know, then other people made things and put fidget in the name, and yeah, it went very well for them. And because they could make everything cheaper and less, well, not less, more tacky, the people that actually made the original ones probably lost a lot of money, which was kind of sad. But still, like I said, my sister, she got one of those really, really tacky ones. I think it was £2. The originals, which was much too expensive, and it's like between 10 and 20, I believe, for a fidget cube. Like, they have, like, cases and stuff for them. They have, little, like, rubber shields and stuff. They're quite nice. They're expensive, but it, like, is helping out the company that originally designed these things for people that actually need it, and not just for her funnies and hey, it's cool and stuff like that. But yeah, once again, my sister had one, and next I was like, hey, I bet you're gonna get a fidget spinner now. She's like, no. And literally within the next week, and like, I found something that came through the post box. Small package with a bulge. That sounds really dirty. Small package with a bulge. Sounds like me in bed. Yeah, but still. Basically, it was like sort of not. It wasn't an envelope. It was like a tiny, tiny little thing that wasn't quite an envelope, but sort of envelope sized, in like brownish paper from China. So you know it's good. And then you can just sort of see a fidget spinner-esque shape in it. And then if you feel it, you can feel the fidget spinner shape. At that moment, I was like, okay, as soon as she gets home from school, she's not having this. I'm going to walk up to her and say, hey, I've got a parcel for you that's come. I assume it's yours. I haven't got anything, and Mum hasn't got anything. And then, after I give it to her, as she walks off, just say, like, and I thought you said you weren't going to get a fidget spin. Like, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. And I think she's, like, just walked off after that point and didn't say anything. Because I'm like, yep, you're just being one of those children. One of the children that's just trying to be cool and fit in rather than, you know, doing well in school and trying to be a good student and stuff. She was just one of those that just does anything to be, you know, with the cool kids and popular and whatnot. But you know, it's her life, and if it goes downhill for her, like, sorry, but we warned you. Like, no offense to her. Okay, I was gonna say, okay, we can do this now, but I just didn't click fast enough. Quite bad. Oops. But yeah, it's... siblings, man. Can't be helped. Cannot be helped. Like, they physically can, but still. It's just, I don't understand the youth, or teenagers, or anything like that. Like, it just doesn't make sense. It makes no sense. Hey, bully children for fun, and be popular because of it. What? What? Like... that makes no sense. If you're nice to people, people will be nice to you in return, and more people will like you because of it. And will probably look up to you for being the bigger person, the nice person. But no. That's not cool to do that. Like, admittedly, I wasn't the greatest kid in school. Alright? I wasn't the greatest. Now, I wouldn't say I bullied people. I just sort of hung out with the people in my class that were cool. Well, like, I wasn't one of the cool ones, I just sort of was their friend in previous school, so I was sort of in the group. But I never got in conversations with the other cool people. Like, I was sort of one of the people that got bullied and not the bullier, because, and by bully I just mean not the bully, because, you know, I don't understand. Like, in school, sure, there'd be moments where I'd, like, not necessarily pick fights with people, but, like, be sort of cheeky to them and stuff, and then it just caused a little bit of an argument and stuff. But like, I wasn't trying to bully them. I was just like making like some silly jokes, like, no, like, your mum's fat and I slept with her last night. Yeah, I got him, guys, I've got him. It was more just little petty things, like they say something and I just take the mick out of what they said, just for a laugh, you know. I'm pretty sure everybody has done that, or has had that happen to them in the past. And, like, whenever it happens to me, I just tend to laugh, unless it's genuinely something that's extremely rude. Like, if you're self-conscious about something and someone, like, mocks you for it. That's just not cool. I don't think that's the thing that's happened to me, but still. It's just not cool. Unless you're, like, in school, then it's, like, the coolest thing that you could possibly have. But it doesn't make sense. Schools. Like, in junior school, I had been in fights because, you know, stuff. I remember something quite funny, like, not funny, but still, like, there was me and this one guy in school. We weren't, like, I don't know, were we friends? I don't know. We were frenemies, I guess. I don't like using that word, like, it doesn't work well with me. It's just not a fun word. It's not, like, it's a bad word, it just doesn't feel right to say. Like, who's friends with their enemies? But anyways, basically it's a friend that we were like, he was sort of a friend, but never like one of those friends that's like, yeah, I can go to you for anything. It's more the friends that's like, yeah, I fall out with you all the goddamn time because you're kind of a douche. But he was one of those ones, and we got in a fight one day and started off like I think it was either him or me knocked the other one onto the floor. Lot of hair pulling and spitting because, you know, junior school. I don't think I did the spitting. I think he was just a douche. And lots of punching and kicking. I remember I was the victor. Like, it was always fun. It was kind of funny at the time because he was sort of the guy in the class that was... He wasn't the smallest guy. He was sort of a big lad. Not in the way of tall. He was just sort of a bit podgy. But, like, he was always like, yeah, I'm super strong. And then, like... I'm just this, like, freaking twig. Like, there was nothing wrong my way, it's just I wasn't as big as him, and was never like, yeah, I'm strong, but... Then he's going off crying, and I'm just like, wow. And I remember his girlfriend, I love that term in junior schools, or middle school for Americans, by the way. But yeah, I love that term in junior schools and middle schools, it's just like, Yeah, he's my boyfriend. No, you're like 3 years old. I know, like, that's not what, like, middle school is, but still, it's a joke. We were probably, like, 10. But still, like, I won, and she just came over to me like, you're a D. And I'm like, but he's the one going off crying. Yeah, that was not good. But yeah, he was the one going off crying. How am I the D? Now I'm just like, I was a D. I beat up a poor little child. Admittedly, he started on me, I believe. I don't think I started. I'm never a fight starter, but if I'm being fought, like, you know, I was a child. What was I meant to do? But yeah, it was stuff. But we fell out a lot, and then weren't falling out a lot, and then we're friends, and then it just went from there. But yeah, that's a story and a half. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We made progress. Hope you guys still enjoying the series. I know I am. I'll see you guys next time. See ya!